Abdul Aziz Aroke for 2.5 million naira in 2022. And then he built a fence around it. And then suddenly land grabbers came and wrote encroachment and put their phone numbers here. And then as I speak, Abdul Aroke and I are in court. He's asking for a full refund of his money. Meanwhile, I have full documents here from AMAC as regards the acquisition of this plot. Now, the guys who came and wrote encroachment, one of them is DSP Sunday Joseph, a policeman I helped to sell a plot of land somewhere here. His number is one of the numbers here and a lady's number. The Esujukwe has called him and asked him to come to the palace to clarify the ownership of this land and who he sold to. He said he doesn't have a hand. It was that discussion was recorded. And then two, the lady who claimed that she is the owner of the land, this plot is plot 1571. The lady who claimed that she's the owner of the land was called in the Esujukwe's palace as well to come and clarify with her documents. She rather refused and she wants to use police to harass us. Because my wife was the first person that saw this number and called her. She claimed that she's the owner of the land, that my wife should meet her in the police station. Meanwhile, the Esujukwe, who was in charge of how this land was surveyed and allocated to individuals who are property owners here, eventually called her to come to the palace. She said she did not acquire the land through the Esujukwe, that she acquired the land from AMAC. And then the Esujukwe said the owner of the land also has papers from AMAC, but within his jurisdiction as the Esujukwe, they should come and see how they can resolve the matter. She should bring her papers. I should also bring my papers for verification so that we can go to AMAC and verify the original owner of the land. She refused. Now they have come and built a gatehouse. And then they have used cement to clean their numbers. So you cannot reach them anymore. They think they are smart. But eventually, Abdul Aroke, the one I sold the plot to, is already in court with me. So now we have come with the media. They saw us in the court this morning and decided, out of their humanitarian gesture, decided to come with us here to see for themselves exactly what the housing wahala is in Abuja. You buy a plot of land, you get your papers certified, land grabbers will come, encroach into the land, sell to the next person, go ahead to forge papers to the buyer. That is exactly what is happening here. I'm just from the court.
Welcome back. The issue of real estate, the transaction, failed transactions in the real estate sector have been the subject of concern to government and even to some of the leading players in the housing industry. No wonder last year that the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria decided to go to the National Assembly to follow up a bill that will regulate the activities of players, most especially the real estate developers in this sector. There have been so many cases that we have been involved in, and there are many cases that we have assisted people to recover their money back from developers. I remember a case of someone who visited me last year and told me that he paid a sum of 60 million to a particular developer in the Federal Capital Territory. And 4 years after the project, the money had been paid. The subscriber could not locate the site, and even the office of the developer had been moved to another place even without the knowledge of the subscriber. These are issues that have been bothering us, and we have at different times called on the government to see what they can do to reduce these issues of criminality in the real estate sector. I must also say on this program today that during our visit to Canada, United Kingdom, and America, we have also met some Nigerians in the diaspora who have complained about how they were duped by developers in Nigeria. We have so many cases. And we also have cases of developers also complaining against subscribers. People who were just at the mercy of the developer, giving them the building and had them to pay at a particular time. But after they have moved into the house, they now became the enemy of the developer. These are some of the cases we'll be looking into on this program today. Before I start taking calls from the public, I will be right back. Let's just go on a break. We'll be back shortly.
I have no skeleton in my cupboard. Though I'm a traditional ruler, I'm not a land dealer. I work according to my tradition so that I will not offend my ancestors. The land Jukwe is Gbaji land. Though there are other ethnic groups that live with us that came to join us when FCT came. In fact, to buy land in Abuja or to purchase landed property in Abuja, I can talk much more of my community. It is better when you are in need of any landed property, contact the appropriate authorities like the Abuja Municipal Area Council where I belong to, or the FCDA, because the minister is the chief host appointed by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to represent him, because the President is the governor of Abuja, and he delegates power to the FCT minister to administer for him. The minister does not take decision alone. He hears from the president before he executes, because it is the power delegated to him by Mr. President. And more so, the power delegated by the FCT minister from National Assembly to the area councils to operate accordingly. So in the issue of land, there is land department in every area council. Then you go and you inquire. When you inquire, they will tell you what you need to do. Then there are some leftover places, carve out places where maybe before the coming of FCT, or after the FCT have discovered that yes, the indigene needs to have something here, like we must not be ignorant of facilities like the police station, like divisional headquarters, area commands, FCT command. Even where the IG sit is in a landed property that belonged to someone before. So they always provide these amenities, social amenities for the community. We have the Civil Defense Division, we have the road safety, we have the VIOs, and others. There is always a provision for them. Mistakenly, some people will go and occupy them. They don't follow the remap. I came to understand that if they want to trace out the original plan of Abuja, many buildings in FCT will go down. Many buildings. And then people will suffer it. For me, it's either you speak to a traditional ruler where you are, because most of the people that are even land dealers are not the Gbagis. People who don't even know the history of the land. They only came to Abuja to do business with our land and go back, or acquire money and then leave it all over for the remaining people. The real issue there is, if you are talking about what would be my advice is like this. Check proper, and then make sure what you are about to buy does not cause conflict. We want peace everywhere.
We don't have road, and you see, at times if it is raining, you will see a lot of people will go by the roadside. They'll be thrown dead on the main road. We also doesn't have toilet. You see a toilet, you still up to 30 tenants. They are using one. You can't leave your door open, go and buy something. Before you will know, Babambola will enter. By the time you will take them to police station, 1 hour is too much. The police people will release them. In fact, we don't know what is happening.
Your plight, your concerns, your issues related to housing, livelihood and social development. This is why we've established Housing TV Africa. Keep a date with us on Star Times and DSTV 24/7. Housing TV Africa, your first in housing news.
You are welcome back. This is Housing TV Africa, your program where we look into issues, development, challenges, success stories in the housing, real estate sector in Nigeria. It's also on this program that we entertain complaints and also do the job of mediator between parties. Now, our lines are open for calls to hear from the public. If there's any complaint or any development or any success story they have for us on this radio. We have to start by taking calls from the public. What is happening in your environment?
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. How are you?
Very well, thank you. I believe this is the Housing TV Africa.
Okay, this is Real Estate Deal Wash on Housing TV Africa. Good morning. You are welcome.
Thank you. My name is Kuburat. I'm calling from Abuja. I'm an ardent follower of your TV programs, and I say that you guys are doing a fantastic job out there.
Thank you so much.
All right. So I would like to just dive into my question this morning. The renewed OPTs and exits, as announced by the president, I want to find out if it's also favorable for civil servants and how do I get to participate?
Thank you, Kuburat, for calling. I would like to let you know that the Renew Hope program that was launched a few weeks ago is for Nigerians, and the workers are on the priority list of those to benefit from that program. And the program has been launched by Mr. President, and in the next few weeks, you will be hearing the processes and the method you can use to be a beneficiary of that program. I must also tell you, as part of the preparation and the commitment of the government, already the new appointment have been made in Federal Housing Authority and also in Federal Mortgage Bank for them to commence the project. So I can tell you here authoritatively that despite the high cost of building materials, the cement, the government is working very hard to ensure that the promise of housing is fulfilled for all Nigerians. So I can assure you, we will roll out how you can participate, the nearest mortgage bank you can go to, and where you can get from in the next few weeks. So just keep following us on this program. I can assure you we will attend to you. I have to document your name and also document your number, so at the right time, our people will reach out to you. Thank you for calling. Kubrat.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. We're hoping that the process is going to be seamless and it's going to be fair for all. Hoping that this time around we're going to be getting something that everybody is going to be benefiting from. I will continue to watch this program and even recommend it to my colleagues because you are standing as the mediator for us, and we are looking up to you for this implementation and then equality for all when it comes to this project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kubrat. Thank you for calling. Yes, that's the question we just received on the program. I just wanted to announce that I would like to have calls from people. What are your questions for the government as far as Renew Hope is concerned? Do you have any transaction that is failing and you need our help? Hello?
Hello, good morning. Housing show today.
Thank you. Good morning. May I know your name?
Morning, sir. How are we today?
We are very fine.
There is problem. Hey, there is an issue you need to address.
Please, I'd like to have your name and where you are calling from.
My name is Temitayo. My name is Temitayo.
Okay, Temi, how are you? Temi, how are you? Welcome on the program.
I'm fine, thank
Okay, I'm calling from Ibadan.
From
today.
Ibadan. How are you? So what is
Yes,
happening?
I'm very
What do you have for us on the program?
Okay, sir. My landlord just came up with an 100% increment, and I'm wondering how you can help us salvage this situation, considering how the cost of living and everything is. We are hoping you'd help us prepare solution to the landlords who keep coming up with this hiking rent.
Yes, we have been hearing reports of increase in the prices from the building material, and also especially before the hike in the price of the building materials, we have even been hearing increase in the rents. I remember I think we got ourselves involved in one matter somewhere in Lagos, and we were able to prevail on the landlord to give the tenants some time before they can renew, they can increase the rent of that place. What we want you to do for us is to please send us a text message on your phone of your location, the address, so that we can send our representative to visit your location in Ibadan and see how we can speak with your landlord to have a little bit of mercy, to change it possible from that 100% to 10%. So thank you, Temitope, for calling this morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you,
enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Housing Africa.
Thank you so much. Yes, this is very interesting. With the economy in the country, people are increasing prices. With the increase in the price of cement, even the woman in the market is also increasing everything there. So the exchange rate in Naira is bringing all sorts of multiplier effects. So what anybody want to hear is the Naira has lost value. Again, the people increase their price. I think we also have to help ourselves as Nigerians. We have to, government cannot do this business alone. We need government, individuals support to see how we can make life easier for ourselves. So thank you. Let's go on a short break. I think we still have some callers on the line. But when we come back, we'll continue with them.
Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts. On Facebook, Housing TV Africa. On Twitter, Housing TV Africa. Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.
Yes, this is Housing TV Africa. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. This is Housing TV Africa Real Estate D-Watch.
Yes, sir. I'm watching you live. I'm calling you from Airport Road, and my name is James.
Thank you, James. Good morning to you. How's your weekend going?
Thank you, sir. First of all, I want to commend you for what you are doing for Nigerians, for giving us a voice to air our complaint. And I'm calling this morning to bring to your notice a transaction I had with a company named M&Arrow Estates. And the M&Arrow Estate real estate company is along Blue Bay off Airport Road here, where I'm calling you from. I paid the sum of 30 million naira since 2016 for a transaction to acquire a property from them. And as we speak, I can tell you, neither the property was delivered to me nor my money has been refunded up to now as we speak. So they have also, I've tried to go back to the office where the transaction was made. Getting there, I discovered that they are no longer there. So reaching them now is a problem. So I'm so happy when I heard you this morning talking about how we can make our voices heard on your show and how you can also intervene on issues like this.
Sorry, what is the name again? What's your name again? Sorry.
My name is James. I'm calling from Airport Road.
Okay.
The real estate company
all right. Yes, Mr. James, it's my pleasure. Thank you, Mr. James. I've recorded was your complaint. You are Mr. James. You are calling from Lugbe, and you paid 30 million to MRS Associate, a real estate development company, since 2016. And you say up till now, you have not even seen the land, not to talk of even being able to look.
Not the property, nor the money have I seen.
You couldn't see.
They have also relocated from the venue where we made the transaction.
You could not see your money back. You couldn't get your money back. You couldn't see the land. And the office of the developer that collected money from you could have been changed.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
that's okay. That's okay. We want you to please send us a text message on how, or you
Okay,
come
sir.
to our office.
Okay, sir.
Come to our
Okay,
office
sir.
since you are in Abuja. Let us have
Okay,
copies of the documents that you have, your receipt. For that,
Yes, I have all the documents, sir.
we want you to come to our office, if possible, on Monday
Okay, sir.
around 3 p.m. We schedule you for 3 p.m.
Okay, sir.
So that our team of experts will see your document and also see how we can locate the
sir.
developer you just mentioned. Thank
Okay,
you
sir.
for calling. We are here to
Thank you
help
so
you.
much, sir. Just keep up the good work, sir, and I'll keep watching Housing TV Africa, sir.
Thank you so much. Enjoy
Thank
your
you so
weekend.
much, sir.
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. These are kind of complaints we'll be having in this sector. The essence of this program is to listen to the complaints and also listen to the success stories that the sector is recording. Now we have MRS Associates. If you are watching us on the program and you know the MRS Estates, they said they have a project in Lugbe, which they said, according to the complaint, which was started in 2016, and up till now the project have not been delivered. And the complainant said neither the money nor the land or nothing have been given to them. And in fact, all effort for them to locate the office of MRS Associates have been unsuccessful. So if you are watching us and you know about MRS Associates, we like to hear their own side. I want to believe that MRS Associates is a registered company in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And we will also look into their details at the CAC to know where is their registered office and who are the people that are involved. But if there's anybody watching us right now and you know the MD of MRS Associates, please we would like them to respond to see us at Housing TV Africa, the Real Estate Deal Wash program, so that we can hear their own side. I want to believe that money is there. I want to believe when we see them, they will want to give the money back to the developer. And I believe strongly that they must have one complaint on why they've not been able to deliver for the subscriber. And I believe when I see them, they will have something tangible to tell me. And where there's nothing, I think the money have to be returned. This is why we established this program, established for the purpose of looking into issues that are affecting the development of the real estate in Nigeria. We cannot continue to run this sector with some people who just turn themselves to be criminals, use under the lapses in the country, or the need, the gullibility of the subscribers to dupe them. We continue to do our best to mediate and see how we can bring subscribers and developers together. We are also committed on this program to bring you success story developments in the sector that to enable the sector attract more investment. This is where we end today on this program. My name is Festus Adebayo, and I hope to be back next week Saturday on this program. Bye for now.
In a world where the good, the bad, and the unpredictable happens, watch out as we uncover the pitfalls, the unexpected turns, and challenges faced in the world of real estate. It's the Real Estate Deal Watch, where we astray the highs, the lows, and challenges in the real estate market. Join Festus Adebayo live every Saturday at 9 a.m. on Real Estate Deal Watch, where every property tells a story, from market trends to negotiation tactics, investment triumphs, and success stories. Join us as we break down each deal on Real Estate Deal Watch, Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Housing TV Africa.
We don't have road, and you see at times if it is raining, you will see a lot of people will go by the roadside. They'll be throw dirt on the main road. We also doesn't have toilet. You see a toilet, you still have to 30 tenants. They are using one. You can't leave your door open, go and buy something. Before you will know, Babambola will enter, By the time you will take them to police station, 1 hour is too much. The police people will release them. In fact, we don't know what is happening.
This is the situation with many citizens in not just Nigeria. Are we ready for this conversation? What is the plight of an average Nigerian citizen in regards to housing? Housing is a fundamental human right, and these issues must be addressed.
It is time to embrace town planning for sustainable development in the country, where effective town planning is carried out. Social and economic facilities are equitably distributed and accessible to the population. Health challenges will be minimized, productivity will greatly improve, wealth will increase, and safety will be enhanced. The enactment of the Nigerian Urban and Regional Planning Law in 1992, which became an Act of Parliament as Cap N138 LFN 2004, stipulates that approval of relevant Development Control Department shall be required for any land development. Let us say no to unplanned settlements. Say no to illegal and unauthorized developments. Say no to land grabbing. Avoid demolition. Let's end the rising proliferation of illegal structures and housing estates. Engage in only approved development. Let's bring sanity back to our land. This message is brought to you by the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners with the support of Housing Development Advocacy Network.